Jack 2.0 here. Another video. This one is pretty much about prostitutes. I did go to a prostitute one time in my life years ago. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ashamed because I knew what I was getting myself into. But pretty much the reason why I'm making this video is because, every once in a while in these MGTOW videos, I'll see comments from guys, not my videos, but other videos, from guys pretty much saying, you should go to a prostitute, man, if you just want to get laid. Which sounds like a definite... It sounds like something, an alternative, I should say. That was the word I was trying to think of. Sorry, I spaced out. Yeah, but you still have to deal with women. And prostitutes steal from you. And they will rob you. They will steal from you. Yeah, you might have a good experience if you're lucky. You might find a problem. But most of them will steal because think about their lifestyle. They're doing something illegal. It shouldn't be illegal, some people say, but it is illegal. So pretty much my story is this happened about 3 or 4 years ago. Now, I always thought if I went to a prostitute, I would have been depressed, like something bad happened to me, and like I was depressed, and I was like at a low point in my life. But it was just random. I don't know why I did it. I had a car at the time. This is back when Craigslist had the casual counters. I posted ads something like I want to get my dick sucked by a chick with some big titties. I don't know why I posted that. And I'm not the only guy who used to post ads on Craigslist. A lot of guys. And it's all prostitutes on Craigslist. That's why they got rid of it. The casual encounters. It was 90. You're lucky if there was one girl on there that wouldn't charge you. They all wanted money. So pretty much, I got a reply from this one chick. She was pretty attractive, but she wanted like $70 or something. She lived close to me. But I was like, $70? That's a lot of money. This other chick wrote me, this black chick. She had really big titties. She wasn't that pretty, whatever, but she wanted like $30 or $40. So she lived in West Philadelphia. For those of you know the Will Smith song, West Philadelphia, born. Well, she lived like in a bad part. So I was stupid. I said, all right. I was bored at the time. I didn't have a job. So I drove up there. It was like about an hour drive. And as I'm getting out the car, I remember this moment. I'm like, do I bring my wallet inside? Because I don't feel safe leaving my wallet in the car. I was going to put it in that that armrest glove department thing. So I brought my wallet inside. I think I had about $70 in there. I was stupid. I should have left my wallet in the car. Just brought in $30, $40, whatever. So I ring the doorbell, and this other girl answers, and I was like, I was like, is that your roommate? She goes, yeah. I was like, who else is in the house? You live by them? She's like, no, it's just my roommate. She got nothing to do with this. So I go inside, and this was like a fucking crack house. I mean, she had like a mattress on the floor. I should have just left right there. This shit was nasty. It was ghetto. She didn't even have like some nice place. So I felt like, obviously this chick was doing it because she needed the money, which is sad. But that's another reason. I should have just left right there. I was stupid though. But I said, I came up here. I can get myself into this. So she had the TV on. And I remember this buddy of mine told me that he tried to get a blowjob with the TV on. He couldn't concentrate. So I asked her, I said, can you turn the TV off and put on some nice music or something? So she put on this black girl music, and she was giving me like a massage while I was feeling my titties. And then she said, is that all you want to do? You just want to feel my titties? And I said, well, I would like to come. She said, okay, that'll be an extra $10, whatever. She was a very cheap hooker, which always isn't a good thing. I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys to go to a hooker, but if you are, go to one who's a little bit attractive than the one I went to. She was like kind of fat. She had big titties, but like she was kind of ghetto looking. I mean, she was not. I mean, like I said, I regret the whole thing, but can't change the past. So anyways, she puts a condom on my dick, my little button dick, because I was real nervous. And she starts blowing me, and I don't know how. It took me like 15 minutes, which is a long time. I felt bad for this girl. I had to close my eyes, put my head back, and think of like other girls. And then finally, and she kept rushing me. She kept saying, you're going to come, you're going to come, you're going to come. Now, I used to listen to this guy, Jak'd. He passed away a while ago. You might know him from Cheers. He was on a radio show. He talked about prostitutes. He said a buddy of his goes to prostitutes, and he was right. He was like, prostitutes, they rush you. They want to get it over with as fast as possible. I watched this HBO documentary. I forgot what it was called, the Hooker documentary. They want it over as fast as possible. That's why if you notice, if you watch that documentary, the hookers are all like, "Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come? Yeah, come for me, daddy." They want it over if it's fat. It's a job, all right? They're not there to please you. They don't care to please you. They don't want to please you. They want you to nut so they can get their money, and they run out. So it took me like 15 minutes, man, and I don't know how I came. And as I came, she pushed me away. She's like, "Oh, you came? Okay, bye." She like pushed me away, and I was mad as shit because I was like, the whole purpose of you go to a prostitute is to enjoy your nut. You know, you want to come with a woman and you want to enjoy your nut. That's why porn is a fantasy, because in porn, the girl enjoys the guy coming. She wants the guy to come. That's why it's a fantasy. So I was pissed off. I couldn't even feel it. I couldn't even feel the orgasm because she pushed me away. So I should have just whipped the condom. If I could have went back, I would have whipped the condom off, threw that shit in the bitch's face, grabbed my pants, and just ran out. But I went to the bathroom and I was stupid. I had my wallet in the pants and I knew someone was up. She's like, "Yeah, you can leave your pants here." If I would have went back, I would just grab my pants and said, "No, that's okay." And just, so I went inside the bathroom. I took the condom off real quick, threw that shit in the toilet. And there was girl duty in there. There was black girl duty in the toilet. It was nasty, man. I was like, "Mm." So I went back. I knew something was up. She had her hand against the door. I pushed the door. She went, "Oh," and she dropped my pants. So I knew she took my money. So I just put my pants on. I ran out of there. I got my car. I looked inside. It was $30 missing. I had 70. It was supposed to be like 40. I was supposed to have 30 left out. She took the 30. So I could have went back, but what am I going to do? Bang on the door? "Yo, you took my money." She's going to give me back my money. This fucking ghetto crack house. I'm going to run up there. Now, the funny thing is, in that moment, I saw her dresser open where she put the money. Her roommate was calling her for something. I swear to you, I was just going to go in there, put my hand in there, grab something. Wouldn't that be awesome if I took the money back and got more? I would have got paid. But she was real quick when she came back, so I couldn't get my money back. So that was my prostitution story. So pretty much, as I said before, if I could have went back, I would have done it. Or I would have maybe went with the $70 hooker. Because think about it, I paid $70 anyways. I would have paid $70 anyways from the first one, who was better looking. But my whole purpose of telling this story is that prostitutes suck because you got to deal with girls anyway, right? You got to still deal with them. So you think, "Oh, if I go to a prostitute, they make me feel good." If you're lucky, you might go to one that won't steal from you, won't rob you, and will make you feel good. But there's a good chance that you might get your money stolen, or if you fuck around with them, some pimp motherfucker might bash your head into some shit. So it sucks. Women suck so bad at being people that even if you go to a hooker, you still, like, you would think as a guy, like, all right, I go to a hooker, it's an easy transaction, right? You go to a hooker, how much for this? She tells you, you give her the money, goods for services, right? You get what you want, you pop your nut. I'm on my way. Goodbye. However, most of these bitches are difficult. They're flaky. Most of them are on drugs. Like I said, I mean, you could say it's kind of sad. Yeah, some of them, like, the chick was living in a crack house. I mean, she couldn't afford it, It's sad, but that shit was nasty. So even if you decide, I'm going to go to hookers, like I said, I'm not going to tell you not to go to hookers, but if you decide I'm going to go to a hooker, you still got to deal with women. You still got to deal with the fact they're going to steal from you. They might set you up. They might rob you. These bitches are crazy, man. When I took this one chick to a motel years ago, I was dating. I couldn't host, and she couldn't host. I saw this hooker in the lobby. She was like crying. She was like all on drugs and shit. She was like, she's all fucked up. I'm like, man. So if you guys gonna go to prostitutes, all I'm saying is be careful. I can give you a tip. Don't be stupid like me. Like, you go to their place or some shit, man, don't bring your wallet. You know what I mean? Just bring like 30, whatever it is you think you're going to pay, just bring that and say, "That's all I got. I got 50. Is that cool?" Whatever. Don't bring your wallet inside. And every guy's got a story. Podcasts I heard, these guys were telling a story about prostitutes. Man, they all got money stolen from them. These chicks will put their hand in your wallet, like while they're blowing you in the car, looking around for things. I'm telling you, man. So that's how much women suck. Even if you decide to go to prostitutes, you still got to deal with them. So yeah, it may be better than taking chicks out on dates, but you probably just better off just waiting for those sex robots to come out. Or just blowing one in a sock and calling it a day. But anyways, that's my video about prostitutes. If you have a prostitute story like me, if you only have one, I would like to hear it. or your experience in general with prostitutes. But girls in general are all prostitutes. When you think about it, dating is prostitution because girls make you take them out on dates and spend money. Like, you have to spend money with a girl to have to spend time with them. You meet a girl in a bar and they're like, buy me a drink. You gonna buy me a drink? I'm like, are you a prostitute? What? I'm not a whore. Well, you're making me buy you a drink. You're making me spend money to spend time with you. Isn't that what prostitutes do? And in order to go on dates, you got to spend money. So dating is pretty much prostitution. Girls are pretty much prostitutes. It's just better not to deal with them all together. Anyways, like, subscribe, all that other jazz. Jak'd 2.0. See ya.